Way too many people are out here obsessing over what everyone else is doing and not spending nearly enough time focusing on themselves. You want to get better at business? Focus on your business. You want to level up at work? Dial in on your performance. Trying to get in shape? Then stop counting the reps that the person next to you is doing and focus on your own damn set. You think I sit around in meetings worrying about what my competitors are doing, what products they're launching, what ads they're running? No, I don't care. I care about what we're doing. Are we making the calls? Are we providing real value? Are we building something better than we did yesterday? That's what matters. That's how you lead, not by copying someone else's blueprint, but by building your own. When you spend all your energy watching other people, talking about what they're doing, judging, gossiping, you lose your edge. You're distracted. And that's when failure creeps in. And yeah, society feeds that mindset. We built a culture around gossip, noise, comparison. Walk into any bar, any break room, what are people talking about? Their boss, their coworkers, their friends, their ex, their family. Everything except themselves. That's why you don't see winners hanging around in those circles. Successful people, they stay locked in. They worry about their own decisions, their own work, their own path. So stop watching, start working. Stop talking, start doing. That's how you separate from the pack.
Winners focus on one thing: execution. They care about what they're doing and how they can do it better. That's it. Dedication, hard work, over and over again. Dedication, hard work. Repeat until the world knows your name. Me, I don't care if the odds are stacked. I don't care if I'm outnumbered. I'm a one-man army. If the world turns against me, I'm still showing up. I'm still rising. I've got God behind me, and that's enough. But here's the truth. Nobody's going to want your success more than you do. Stop waiting for someone to hand it to you. Stop trying, start executing. Whatever your hands touch, own it, crush it, finish it. Get up like it's game time. Act like you're on the court. Act like you're on the field. Compete. That's what's missing. Too many people out here just going through the motions. No fire, no fight, no edge. Bring back that competitive edge. Whether it's the classroom, your job, your grind, go in there like you're ready to win. I'm not here to hate on anybody. I'm just competitive. And when you're truly committed to your dream, the odds stop mattering. When your dream is big enough, the noise fades, the obstacles shrink, and all that's left is you and the work. A friend of mine runs marathons. He told me about the wall, mile 18. That moment when everything in your body is screaming, quit, muscles aching, head pounding. That voice in your head says, you can't do this, but you keep going. One step, then another, slow, painful, almost in slow motion, and then, boom, you break through. That wall cracks, and suddenly you're flying. You're on autopilot. You know you're finishing. It's done. That's momentum. We've all had those moments, those dreams that nobody else could see, but we believed. We pushed. We showed up. We took ownership, and we made it happen. People doubted. People attacked. But we stayed locked in because we knew it was possible. They talked. They doubted you. They rolled their eyes, criticized, laughed behind your back, but you kept going. Yeah, it was hard. It was rough. It was lonely. But to you, it was worth every second. You hit that point where you looked around and realized, nothing can stop me now. I'm moving. I'm building. I'm rising. Here's the truth, and you need to feel this in your gut. Nobody's gonna believe in you until you've already done it. No one's clapping for the grind. No one's showing up with trophies for effort. They'll cheer when it's done. But the belief, the applause, that comes after. The work comes first. And that means for a long time, you're gonna have to show up without a crowd. No recognition, no pats on the back, just you, the work, and the belief in yourself that hasn't paid off yet. If you want people to take you seriously, go build something undeniable.
Something that makes the world pay attention. You don't get belief, you earn it. For me, it's never been about anybody else. I'm not in competition with them. I'm chasing the better version of me. If I can wake up and outdo yesterday's version of me, I'm winning. That's the game. It's you versus you. Every single day, you gotta be the one who shows up. Not because someone told you to, but because you refuse to stay the same. No coach can do it for you. No mentor can grind for you. No boss, no trainer, no hype team. It's all on you. I'm obsessed with leveling up. Every day, I'm downloading a better version of myself, like clockwork. Some of y'all line up for every new phone that drops. Why not upgrade you like that? Look around. Every time a new phone drops, you're quick to upgrade your tech, right? But when was the last time you upgraded? Your mindset, your work ethic. Here's the deal. Your values, they're holding you back. You believe more in sleep than in grinding. You're stuck in consumer mode, not producer mode. If you want to level up, your values have to shift. There's no backing down, no quitting, no throwing in the towel. The cold hard truth is, most of you aren't where you want to be because every time things get tough, you quit, you give up, you let go. And people feel that weakness. Trust me, everyone can tell when you're not all in, when you're just halfway there. But when you go all in, that's a whole different game. You've got to live the dream, breathe the dream, sleep the dream, see it when no one else does. Believe it when you can't even see it yourself. You have to be straight up obsessed. Every single morning, bring 120%. Not 100, 120.
Don't fool yourself thinking this year will be better than last if you're still making excuses. Excuses don't win championships. Hard work does. You want it, you can have it. You can be it, but you have to accept the challenge. Ask yourself, what are you doing right now to make your next move your best move? Are you digging deep, fighting through everything, or are you settling? Now's not the time to complain. Now's the time to hold tight to that dream. Work an extra hour, run a little faster, add 5 more pounds to the bar. That's the level of sacrifice it takes to be great, to reach the next level, to be remembered. There are 2 ways to get success, and I don't believe in the first one, natural talent. I don't care if your mama came from privilege. Effort beats talent every time. Look, your dad might have come from privilege. Maybe he owns a business. Maybe he's got deep pockets and can give you everything you ever wanted. But here's the truth. You will never outwork me. Why? Because I know this. The bigger your dream, the harder you gotta grind. Some of you might be starting from nothing. No cash, no connections, no fancy resources. And that's okay. What matters is this. The bigger your dream, the earlier you gotta get up in the morning and the later you gotta stay up at night. I'm talking about real, unshakable commitment. The kind that sticks around long after the excitement fades. Because let's be real, character, that's not something you inherit or are just born with. Character is something you build every single day. You gotta wake up and fight for it. Start with the end in mind. Whatever your goal is, it's gotta be the first thing you think about when you open your eyes and the last thing on your mind before you sleep. Everything you read, every song you listen to, every move you make, pour it all into that dream. Here's the secret. It's in the process that you get better. At first, nobody knows your name. 5 years later, you might be one of the best in the world. Why? Because of the process. I don't wake up at 3 a.m. because I'm broke. I wake up at 3 a.m. because I'm not done yet. I might not be a genius, but I'm insanely willed. My IQ might not change, but my willpower, it gets stronger every year. It's in my DNA. Every day, I decide whether I'm going to succeed or fail. This isn't about luck or chance anymore. This is choice. And if you're not the most talented, doesn't matter. You can outwork them. You can beat them with time. Look, you can get to the top before anyone else even shows up. You just gotta get off your butt and get moving. Stop worrying about the scoreboard. Scores don't change just because you keep staring at them. The score is what it is. Keep playing. Keep grinding. The results, they'll come on their own. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm number 1. I don't check the rankings. Why? Because I'm too busy grinding. And some of you, you're stuck watching yourself in the mirror instead of putting in the work. You can't reach that next level, that kind of dominance, because you're too busy listening to the noise, what people are whispering, tweeting, or saying behind your back. You got to learn to shut all that out. Who cares what they say? Who cares what they think? Focus on your dominance.
Here's the real deal. Nothing quiets the haters like success. Want to silence your doubters? Want to kill the noise once and for all? Just keep winning. Nothing succeeds like success. If you can shut out the distractions and fully own your lane, stay focused, stay in your space, then not only will you compete, you'll dominate. And even better, you'll build a legacy. You'll lead a dynasty. I challenge you, find your lane, own your lane, create something there that nobody else has ever done. Believe in your uniqueness, believe in yourself, stand up and dominate your world. Leave a legacy no one can forget. Now, there's a big difference between passion and obsession. When you're passionate, everyone cheers you on. They're happy for you. Oh, you found your passion? That's awesome. Passion is great. Follow it, live it, chase it. But obsession? That's a whole different level. When you're obsessed, people think you're crazy. Why do you have to be so intense? Why can't you just chill? Why do you care so much? If no one's calling you crazy yet, you haven't pushed yourself to your full potential. Someone in your life should be saying, damn, you're obsessed with this thing in a way that's just nuts. It's time to focus, time to choose. Clubs, parties, fitting in with the crowd, forget all that noise. Why do you spend so much time alone? Why are you on the court grinding when everyone else is out? Because you're trying to get it. Every invite you ignore, every night you choose to study or practice instead of going out, that's commitment. The weirder you seem, the more it shows how serious you are about your craft, your dream, your goals. And when it's your time to shine, you're gonna fly higher than anyone else. You still got work to do, so get after it. Stay on that basketball court, stay on that football field. Yeah, all your friends are texting, calling, trying to make you feel bad for being so laser focused. But this is grinding season, my friend. I value myself too much to ever settle for anything less than 120%. If I'm not giving it my all, I'm not doing it at all. At some point, you gotta get tired of not being number one. You gotta get mad about it. You gotta play with that fire, that anger inside. Because here's the truth. It's always you versus you. You're the one who's got to get up every single morning, stay disciplined, and put in that daily, consistent hard work. That's how you win. No coach, no trainer, no mentor, no boss is going to do it for you. It's all you. So I want you to look yourself in the mirror and say this out loud with me. This is my life. These are my dreams. I can have whatever I want. I can be whoever I want to be. I can go wherever I want to go. I can do whatever I'm bold and strong enough to dream. And everything I need to make that happen is already inside me.
My goals won't be stopped. My dreams won't be crushed. I will not be broken. I will protect what's rightfully mine. These are my dreams. This is my life. And from today on, I'm going to live it, own it, take extreme ownership. No excuses, no blaming others. Get your ego in check. Don't hide from the truth. Take full responsibility for everything in your world, the good and the bad. Own your mistakes, own your failures, own your problems, and then own the solutions that fix them. Own your mission, own your job, own your team, own your future, own your life. Lead yourself, lead your team, lead the people who depend on you, lead them to victory. There are two kinds of people in this world, boys and men, girls and women. Boys point fingers when things get tough. They blame others. But if you want to level up, you have to stop blaming and start owning. When conflict comes, ask yourself, am I going to throw someone under the bus or take responsibility? Every time you point a finger, what you're really saying to your dreams is, not now, I'm putting you off. The moment you blame someone else, you give up your power. You're basically saying, I'm a kid, I need someone else to fix this. When you say, they did it, you're saying, I'm 10 years old, I need mom or dad to step in. Grow up, own your life, Lead like a champion. Look, sometimes it feels like it's just too much to handle. But here's the deal. You've got to own it. Take full responsibility. Say, I'll do whatever it takes. Own it. Get up, stay up. See, the reason people point fingers and say, he did it or she did it, is because they don't want to face that uncomfortable pain. They give their power away because it hurts too much to say, yeah, that was on me. I messed up. I take ownership. But guess what? You're not ready for that kind of pain yet. You haven't looked yourself dead in the eye and admitted, I let myself down. You owe yourself that honesty. I didn't get here making excuses. No, I didn't grow up with some silver spoon. No, my mom didn't have connections. No, I didn't roll with the right crowd or belong to a country club, but I'm still going to make it. I'm still going to get where they are. Why? Because I owe it to myself, and no one can stop me except me. It's time to ditch those excuses. Stop pointing fingers at everyone else. Start pointing those fingers at yourself. What didn't you do? What choices did you make? Right now, it's on you. Take full ownership. Hold yourself accountable. Don't cut yourself any slack. I'm talking about the one person you truly control. You've got to step up, own everything, the wins, the losses, the mistakes, and move forward. Start building yourself up. Monitor that inner voice. Sometimes the only good things you'll hear about yourself come from you. So start telling yourself, I've got this. I can make this happen. When I first started out, I had to convince myself to keep going after failing, losing money, feeling like a fool, getting taken advantage of because I didn't know better. People were calling me dumb, and somewhere in the back of my mind, I started to believe it. But I had to talk myself out of that. I had to be my own biggest supporter. Look, I've been there. I had to tell myself, no, get it together. Come on, man. You can handle this. You just haven't cracked the code yet, and that's okay. This is your training period. This is the tuition you pay for not knowing what you don't know. But trust me, you can do this. Others have done it before you. It's not rocket science. You just need to change how you see yourself and start handling the little things.
Here's the truth. No one's going to take better care of your business than you. You've got to work on yourself, grow yourself, talk to yourself every day, hyping yourself up and believing in your own potential. Ignore the noise. Forget what anyone else says. If it's on your mind, just go for it. Because what's meant for you, you're going to get it. There are no limits. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm doing my best. And if you say that and don't believe it, you're lying to yourself. Your best is always changing. It's a moving target. You can always do better, push harder, improve more, and get smarter about your grind. I know you're always hunting for that magic trick, the next book, the new course, the mastermind group, or that seminar. But here's the real deal. None of that replaces the work. There are no shortcuts, no hacks, no easy way out. You've got to put in the real work. You can't expect to do the minimum and get the maximum. If you want the top spot, you've got to work like it, because there's always someone out there hungry for your spot, and they're willing to do the work to take it. Look, you're not the only one dreaming about Harvard. You're not the only one chasing the MBA. You're not the only one aiming for the NFL. That means you've got to bring your A game. Go further, work harder, be sharper than anyone else going after the same prize. I dare you to try to reach success without excellence. I dare you to try to shortcut your way there. Spoiler alert, it won't work. There are no shortcuts to success. You can't sneak around it, crawl under it, or fly over it. The only way to get there is to go right through it. Dreams don't happen lounging on the couch or lying in bed. If you want to make that dream real, you've got to step out into the world. Meet a new version of yourself, one who faces obstacles and hits walls, but doesn't even blink anymore. Here's the crazy part. We live in a time when we have more info at our fingertips than ever before in history, but most folks have too much info and not enough action. You got to move fast. Most people starve in that gap between having an idea and actually doing something about it. If you know you can do more, help more, make a bigger impact, then guess what? You have to step up and do it. I want to see you close the deal. One skill you have to master: ignoring all the noise, the distractions, the doubt, the drama, and locking in with laser focus on the work that matters. You've got to stay in the woodshed, grinding day in and day out. No breaks, no excuses, because that's how you get it done.
Mastering your craft isn't a one-and-done deal. It's a lifelong journey. But if you commit to that, it'll pay off big time in every part of your life. Because here's the truth. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. Whatever you give your attention to, That's what grows. The more you feed it, the stronger and more powerful it becomes. You've got to own your obsessions. Face them, master them, and turn them into a driving force, a powerful momentum that pushes you toward the success you want. You can be whoever you want. You can do whatever you dream of. See what you want to see. It's all in your hands, nobody else's. So get out there and grab it. And when you get knocked down, get right back up. Because you never fail if you refuse to quit. Stick with it. Stay hungry. Become obsessed. Feed that fires every single day. I promise you, the possibilities will open up. Pay your dues now so you can pay any price later. Pay the price today. Learn how to do that, and you can make any dream real. Look, a lot of you aren't where you want to be. Not because you lack talent, but because you don't have discipline. There are two kinds of people in this world. One waits until they feel like doing something before they start. The other knows they've got to start before they feel like it. And once they do, the feeling comes. The first type, they never get much done because they're always waiting for the right moment. The second, they move first and the motivation follows. And everything changes. But the truth? A great life isn't born in a revolution. It's built day by day through evolution. Small, steady steps win the race. What you do every single day matters way more than what you do once every 10 years. Those daily actions, that's your life in a nutshell. The way you live each day is the way you're building your whole life. What you do in the next few hours, that's shaping your future. And if you and I both nail every little chunk of our 24 hours, do the best we can every day, then the rest of our lives will fall into place. Play the long game. Shoot for legendary. Tell yourself you've got the guts, the grit, the smarts, the mindset, and the commitment to build something that lasts. Be the person who's up early reading, tuning into podcasts, jotting down thoughts in a journal, setting clear goals, and focusing your energy on what matters. And here's the secret. As you get more successful, get humbler. Work harder. Care more about what you're putting out there. Keep learning like crazy. It won't be easy. It's gonna demand everything you've got. But trust me, you can do it. If you want the easy way out, forget it. That path is actually longer, tougher, and way more painful than the hard one. Choose the tough path. The path of responsibility, sweat, sacrifice, discipline, humility, and owning your life. That's the path that leads to real freedom.
Make discipline part of your everyday. When you do that, your life starts to get better fast. Follow these principles and nothing in this world can stop you. If that message struck a chord or got you thinking, do me a solid. Smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss what's next.
But trust me, you can do it. If you want the easy way out, forget it.
Coming your way. Stay locked in, keep grinding, and I'll catch you in the next one.